Stars. Okay. Alright. 1 second. Okay, let's get going. It's time to get back in there. Forget about him. So, do we want to change back to classic hair, Carlos, for this one? Nah, I'm fucking with you. No. Alright, let's go. Forget about Saved from death by Carlos's valiant efforts, Jill has awoken to the news that a missile is set to destroy Raccoon City. The only way they might be able to stop the missile strike is to obtain a vaccine. Jill resolved to set off after Carlos and soon made her way to an underground facility run by Umbrella. Spoilers, we didn't get that far. Yo, what the fuck? Game? What kind of fucked up loading screen is that?
Sunshine?
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos. He carried you here and he treated you himself, crazy bastard.
Where is he?
In the underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine enough to give the city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high. I'm trying to get a hold of someone, anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
So am I.
Oh, Miss Valentine.
Guess I'm not talking you out of this. Storage facilities underground. Keep this hospital. I've lost contact with Carlos.
People are all mad about the fact that Jill is just like, oh no, it's not as revealing, or her outfit has been censored so hard. I'm just like, you fucking kidding me? Like, straight up, this is like the most attractive Jill Valentine has ever been. By personality alone, she's so fucking ridiculously cool. Forget about it. Forget about it. Alright. She can now actually... Oh yeah, she can access these locks now. Ooh, Magnum ammo. Hey! Is it time for the return of the hand Magnum? Don't play me, game. Too soon, too soon, too soon, too soon, too soon, too soon. Okay. Fuck you, dude. Okay. I know there's a simple lock over here. I thought I would have hoped Carlos kind of wiped out everything already, but I guess that was too much to hope for. Velociraptor ass motherfucker. The hope was that Carlos had cleared this shit out, but apparently there were a few missing. So this rounds. That might do against the next hunter. Alrighty then, already having inventory issues. Yes, the 2020 Carlos hairstyle. Not my Carlos. Not my Carlos. That's why they killed me so many times. What am I missing? Alright, let's go sort it out. I'm gonna be so fucking jumpy. I hate it.
This looks like Nikolai's work.
Anyone else hear that crash? I heard that crash. I'm a fan of that crash. I have a bad feeling. Okay. What am I missing? Fuck! Okay, so, Velociraptors? I missed that. Oh, that's an entirely new area. Let's not go there just yet. You know what? That might be why they gave us the burst model. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably why they gave us the burst model. Because the rapid firepower of it is supposed to compensate for the fact that we don't have a assault rifle anymore, which is what we were primarily using against the hunters. Welcome, Nissa. Fuck. Wait, what? Hey, 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 hey. Okay, you know what? I'm mad. Probably a little unreasonable, but you know what? Fuck you guys. Won't lie, I am slightly twitchy. I do not want... fucking Hunter's got me really twitchy right now. At least when Nemesis shows up, he makes a big show about the fact that I'm here. Unlike Hunters are just like, sup? And then cut your throat. They used to decapitate you in the past, but apparently it is just decided that now we're just going to make sure that they just eviscerate your throat now. And apparently people are mad about that, and I'm like, I don't care. I think people are looking for reasons to be mad about this game, and it feels dumb. This game's pretty, this game's all around pretty good so far. There's still some time to go. But unless something really, really bad happens, I don't see this ending on a poor note for me. Oh, look, more Magnum ammo. Fuck. I love the Magnum ammo. Can I get a lady get some Magnum? Maybe? How about a Magnum? What? I'm gonna figure out what's in this courtyard, because every time I pass it here, I get really, really annoyed that I haven't gotten it. So I'm gonna figure out what's in the courtyard first, and then we'll continue with the game. Carlos, after his adventures in punching lizards and getting his throat cut by lizards, went underground to look for the vaccine for the virus. You know, after saving Jill, his not girlfriend. Even though Jill is just like, options though. Maybe not bad.
I think I can squeeze by.
Oh! Okay. I did not expect that. Well, Rox, you missed that. You missed when he was on screen. We played him twice last night. Magnum! Okay, something's gotta go. Something's gotta go. Something's gotta go.
Guaranteed to give you a headache.
Oh, yeah. It's the good shit. Oh, I need to set this to a shortcut, but what do I set it to? Alright. Well. Get the fuck out of here. No, there it is. Shut the fuck up. Fucking Velociraptor ass bitch! Fuck! Tired of this shit! Alright, who's gonna show up to stop me? You're not just gonna let me go. You're not. You're not just gonna let me go. Who's gonna show up to stop me? Who's gonna show up to stop me? You're not just letting me go. Come on. Jill, stop asking questions like that. How dare you? Asking very dangerous questions, Jill. I feel less paid, more threatened. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep the Lightning Hawk in here for now. Ouch! Yeah! Let's save. To all employees, we've identified an issue with the electrical box where concurrent use of heavy machinery overloads it and causes the fuses to blow. If you encountered a problem and can't get the elevator running, please stay calm, gather fuses from the sub-generators situated around the warehouse, and use those to restore power from the main generator as possible. As quickly as possible. Alright, that sounds like our objective. Oh, goody. Nikolai? Nikolai, is that you? Fucking douchebag. Fuck you. Douchebag. Really, Nikolai? You didn't notice me shooting you? Motherfucker!
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
Oh, hey. You're a little faster than... Okay, you're just a little faster than the regular variety. You also kind of hurt. You hurt a lot more, too. Fuck. You can also take a shotgun blast to what the fuck? Oh, no. Okay! Okay! Real threat! Real threat! Understood! They regenerate. Fantastic. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Oh, wow! Fuck! fucking with me! Come on! Stop! 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 Fuck! 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 Okay. The legacy jump scare dog lives on. Can you please stop? Nicola, you're a fucking whore. Are you a regular zombie? Okay, good.
Dead end. No, wait.
I don't want to discuss dog's desire in the ham bone. Thank you. Seriously, this room sucks. This room sucks. I don't like it. Oh. Oh. Shotgun upgrades. This room sucks. We have an upgrade for the shotgun. Son of a bitch, you got me there. Okay. Are you dead? Are you actually dead? Part of... Yeah, considering... Yeah, they're super fucking tanky. That was an explosive round and then a shotgun and then a fucking shotgun shell. That is like hunters can't even withstand that shit. What the fuck? All right. Actually, no. That's what I'm just looking at that. I'm looking at that to compose myself. Big mood, Joe. Big mood. This place sucks. Oh, fucking hunter! Of course I said something about the hunter! Did you just fucking... No! Stop! 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 Did you see the fucking jukes on that bitch? Did you see him hop into the fucking box to avoid my shotgun round? What the fuck? I'm so tired. This game's testing me. Oh! We're done with the lockpick. Alright. That's it. Okay. The lockpick has reached the end of its use, so that's one less lot to worry about. That or there are just not any simple locks in the future. Like, we've hit the point of no return, and then there are just no more locks. Or simple locks in the future. Because I'm sure there are areas in the past that I did not lockpick, but we're never going to be able to go back to them. So the game is just like, okay, you're just done with them. Did I miss a fuse? I feel like I missed a fuse somewhere. Complete memo. Admitted to N2 sorry, male 42, female 32, discarded, male 60, female 89. Yeah, that's yeah, and that's for RE2 remake. In this one, it's a little garbage can next to them, which is why I knew that one was done. Because just signifying, like, yeah, you can discard this safely. Yeah, but once again, that was in RE2. So what that's leading me to believe is that they've made it a system now where it's just like, because there are literal points of no return anymore in this. No, because we had no points of no return. Maybe it's just a quality of life choice. Because I'm sure there were. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Oh, I don't wanna. Oh, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. I really don't wanna. Oh, boy.
Right, here goes.
Oh, you ain't shit. I thought you were a threat. Yeah, maybe I'll save. I know. I know. I'm saving it for an inevitable boss fight. Ah, fuck you guys. Come on. Ah, fuck! No, not my head! Not my head! Let me go! Let me go! That is not for you! It's not for you, guys! Leave me alone! Please, 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 just... Hey, Nikolai.
Shit. He got away.
Piece.
What's he doing in here?
Piece of shit. Unfinished activity log. Infiltrated RC. Yada yada. Yada yada yada. Stupid. Yeah.
Tyrell.
No, no. How did you come back? How did you make it here?
To negotiate.
No.
They'll call up the strike if, and this is one big ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours, maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
This way.
No. No. How did you... How did you make it? Son of a bitch! How? How did you get here?
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Where the fuck is Carlos? Where the fuck is Carlos? Why isn't he here?
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what? I got your back.
All right. Let's get this done.
No, like, not even... I'm, like, curious. Where is Carlos? In all of this, where exactly is Carlos supposed to be? How have we not missed... How have we not found him? Nemesis!
Tyrell! No! Keep going. We're almost there. No! Shit.
Where the fuck is like, okay, where is Carlos? How has Carlos not dealt with that? I don't fucking understand. Shut the fuck up, Manny! Actual question! Fuck! That is the trope, Aaron. It's specifically a very commonly used Obsidian Games trope. Oh, not explosives. This seems like a very curious thing to ask for specifically. Tight spaces. And me with a shotgun. You can't trust nice people, Aaron. That's just a fact of life. Nice people are always the most sus. Also, corpses in games where with living dead mechanics are super sus. But nice people are still more sus.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright, I'll figure this out.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You are all super sus.
Override key successfully generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
Alright, well. What else does this game want to throw at me? Come on, I got a shotgun. You thought you were clever, but it was I who was more clever than you, zombie. I am indeed smarter than the mindless creatures. usually. I see this was a trap of some sort. Not this time. Get good, scrub. As the kids would say. I'm missing some there.
Override complete.
Oh, paleheads. Get some space. That's a lot of motherfucking paleheads. Jesus. You having fun down there? Come on. Enjoying yourself? Chuckle fuck? How about you? I ain't got time for you. Oh, the power of the Magnum. Mmm, delicious. You I will eat now because I'm tired of limping. Just feed my ammo. Just give me all the ammo. Just throw bullets at me. Do it. That was a waste of ammo. That is some overpriced ice cream. Real talk. It's not even that good.
This must be what powers it.
Busy. I have a bad feeling and a half here. Oh, yeah, no. Oh! 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 Oh, no! Mm. Mm. No. 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 I don't like that. I don't like that.
These are tyrants.
That's not a tyrant. Those are hunters.
Jesus. Is this where they're made?
Joe. Run. Just run. Don't dawdle. I ain't worried about Mr. X. Cause Mr. X ain't got Would you? Mr. X ain't got shit. There's like a 90% chance I go back into that room and hunters just start springing out of the glass. For the love of God! That I need.
Okay, this looks like I can use some vaccine development.
Expression of concern. Senior fellow Dr. Frankel. Please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues at Umbrella Europe for completing Nemesis, a truly remarkable achievement in the field of bioweapons research. Introducing a parasitic organism into a tyrant's brain to gain external control of it? How can I not marvel at such a wild idea? However, from a medical perspective, I must empathetically state my disapproval of this shift away from established umbrella policy. By turning to the use of parasites, you are setting a dangerous precedent. Viruses can be kept in check. I believe an effective vaccine can be developed for any virus on Earth, with abundant funding and a bounty of samples, of course. Can you say the same for parasites, however? Doctors have tried in vain to develop a vaccine for malaria. Parasites like Plasmodium are far more genetically complex than the T-virus. And to think they will submit to control is utter folly. Perhaps in your country, consumers are willing to buy automobiles with no brakes, but here in America, they know better. Then again, I recall you have a degree in economics, so no doubt you've already devised a brilliant marketing strategy to win over the naysayers. I look forward to your talk at the Forum in Berlin next month. In the meantime, I shall be exploring medical solutions to this hubristic problem you've foisted on us. Sincerely, Nathaniel Bard, Ph.D.
So it's called the Nemesis.
Parasites? Huh. Parasites in Europe? Huh. Fucking. Okay. Run! I knew it! Everyone knew it! Everyone called it! Literally, everyone called it! Everyone called this! Everyone! Motherfuckers! Everyone saw it coming! Oh, okay. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Open the goddamn door! Let me the fuck out of here! Fuck! I'm really testing my patience and my ammo reserves right now, which I'm very concerned about. Oh, right. I forgot to put those in there. Oh, that's because there's only fucking 2. Yeah, that's why I keep forgetting about them. Turn off the fucking caps lock, dude. That's a first.
Unauthorized materials detected.
Either I got this wrong or I'm missing stuff.
Okay. So let's backtrack back down there. Yes, that's why I asked you to keep it off. Aha! Dear Dr. Emerson, I would like to formally request that the weaponry normally reserved for the bioweapon synthesis team be made available for any employees interfacing with the admission and dismissal of test subjects. These test subjects do not present the same level of danger as our bioweapon products, but I believe that this weaponry authorization is advisable to, as outlined below. Recently, some test subjects have developed a new mutagen granting them very high regrowth abilities. Our team refers to these specimens as paleheads. They have been appearing with regularity, but the specific cause has not yet been determined. The astonishing rate at which these pale heads regenerate makes it difficult to deliver a lethal blow with standard weaponry. If any sort of system failure were to occur within our facility, we would be woefully underprepared to defend ourselves. For this reason, I would like to request high-powered weaponry capable of subduing the pale heads be issued to all our employees working in shipping and processing. This will ensure that, in the event of an emergency, we will be able to quickly eliminate the threat and evacuate safely. Thank you very much for your consideration. Shipping and Processing Manager, Gabriel Reed. Or Gabriel Reed.
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
Why'd the music get all intense? Like, real talk, why did the music get all intense? Like, I'm... What just happened? Of course.
Unauthorized materials detected. Unauthorized materials detected.
Okay. What am I missing? Alright, nothing over here. Got those two zombies that were trying to be sneaky. Maybe I missed something. No, but I can't reach over here. Okay, no. This area is checked. This area is clean. Oh, I ran through this area because of fear. I also greatly dislike this area because of also there's more fear. Let's see. Is there anything? something up there? Let's go check. I think the hunters are coming back. Ah, you're right. You're right. I ignored that because I didn't have the space. Right. Is that another vaccine? No, that's gunpowder. Or explosive powder. Okay, this area's cleaned out. Where the hell? Not that way. Okay, well I've cleared out this entire area then so far. So clearly there must be something I'm missing. Check that lab. Hang on. That lab is where I got that sample, right? So let's check that real quick. No, can't use this. Let's go check. The objectives of the T-Virus research facility differ from those of Umbrella's main nest facility. Here, we focus on real-world use cases which arise as new bioweapons are created and introduced, such as the need for T-Virus vaccines and new weaponry capable of suppressing bioweapons. Some aspects of our work here can be dangerous, so it is imperative that all employees adhere to workplace regulations without fail. In particular, unauthorized entry by unapproved visitors or the removal of work-related data or materials will be met with severe disciplinary measures. It is a great honor to be part of the finest research organization in the world. Keep this in mind and stick to the rules as we forge new and revolutionary technologies. Okay, well, now we got a full map. Yo, what? Huh? Huh? Both an antigen and adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, yada 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 yada. By combining samples of these two ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing these vaccine, yada 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 yada. Oh, well, Jill did not acknowledge any of that. So I don't think that's what we needed. Where the hell is this area? Where's this machinery room? Like, what? Okay. The simple solution that would not have worked in Resident Evil 2. Wait. How the fuck? What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on. I mean, that seems to be the best guess, but... Okay, so that almost worked. Nope. Perfect.
Identified vaccine. Synthesis complete. Please resume the vaccine chemistry.
Perfect. Oh no, Nemesis. No! Nemesis, how? But legit though, how? Nemesis, stop! Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no, 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 no. That's a boss. That's a boss. That's a motherfucking boss. figure this out. That's a boss. That's totally a boss. That is absolutely a boss. And we're going in this with mostly grenade rounds. You know what? That's perfectly fine. What's this? Disposal center. The facilities to be used for the dissolution and disposal of test subjects used in Nest 2 experiments. The potent solvents used will ensure that any biological matter within the vat, living or dead, is completely dissolved and ready for disposal. Please follow all safety protocols when using the disposal center. Always confirm there are no employees in the chamber before beginning the dissolution process. Always use a regulated amount of solvent, regardless of the volume or mass being disposed of. If a test subject reacts violently, do not halt the disposal process. Leave the chamber filled for at least 12 hours, then check for complete dissolution before draining. Is this final enemy? Is this the final boss? Alright. Okay, Nemesis. Well, we're already like well past the point of any Nemesis I could have recognized. So I guess the question is, what exactly are we fighting?
What is this place?
I see that checkpoint. What kind of Nemesis is this boss fight gonna be? Because we've already gone past the Nemesis I know. Alright. Just... Nemesis, you try so fucking hard, buddy. Nikolai!
Don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think. Wisdom, I've been trying to impart on you, Mr. Kutsal. Now I know you have the price of life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, get to the Nemesis, and I'll record it all and sell it on my card. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
You're such a fucking cunt, Nikolai. Go fuck yourself, dude. Oh. Just Nemi again. Did I miss? How did I miss? Now the thing is, like, the problem is that, like, in this day and age, in the Raccoon City incident, Nikolai is much more effective than Wesker ever was. And that's the problem. Jesus fucking Christ. Ah, yes, Wesker got so much done. He got stabbed.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Yeah, in Resident Evil 5.
Watch it, you've got company.
Oh, okay, okay.
Come out and play, shitbird.
Aw.
He's hiding behind tank 3.
Okay! Like, okay, real talk, do we remember Resident Evil 1 Wesker, where he was so effective that Chris literally laughed at him? I remember Resident Evil 1 Wesker. Okay, hang on. Alright, so I have to wait for him to... There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, good. Ammo for the guns I didn't bring.
He's hiding behind tank 2.
Camera, can you? Camera. Camera.
Number 3.
Okay.
Number 5. I got this.
What the Carlos?
Not what I intended to hit. But I'll take it. Yeah.
Carlos? Ow. Oh, okay, that hurt a lot. Alright. That hit really hard. Okay. right from the beginning. Alright, from the top. Okay. But I don't have enough inventory space to get my other weapons, even though this area clearly wants to give me ammo for the weapons I can't carry. Man, it's hefty. Don't say that in my house.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
Okay, this camera, please.
Here comes some more. He's behind the ring. Yeah. He's hiding behind tank 5. Yeah.
The addition of these zombies in this fight literally means absolutely nothing. They're just kind of there.
Number 2. Yeah.
He basically downs them in one swing too, so what is the real threat? You okay there, Nemi?
climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Ooh!
Now get on. I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush.
I don't think it's that easy.
Okay, I'll meet you overhead.
Nikolai?
Yeah.
I have to get that vaccine back.
Seems a little fake.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You need money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
Are you... What? Oh...
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai. He's got the vaccine.
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Nothing's phasing it.
Oh. Oh.
Cool down in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs power.
Wait. That's final metamorphosis. Sympathy for the zombie. Fuck yes. Okay. No, real? That's okay. That was fast. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Hold on. Whew. Whew. Okay. No, I couldn't. I couldn't because he punched me. So I think I have to find a way to destabilize him or distract him.
Opening compartment.
Da, da, da.
Please reactivate power sources.
Damn, it needs power.
Da, 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 da. Jesus. Okay, that's all. Yeah, no, that's. Da, 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 da. Oh, you're right.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Power sources remaining. One power
Go
source
ahead!
remaining.
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
All power sources activated. Powering
You think I
up.
don't know how to fuck you up? I am sick of your shit.
Jill?
Come on!
Jill?
Time to take the fucking hit!
Jill!
Good riddance.
I walked through that?
I can play with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop it. I can still catch him.
You're not going to stop. Promise to this, didn't you?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No. Okay. My client ordered me to reduce umbrella to run.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Oregon. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Jesus Christ!
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't fit into Carlos's world. That would just be too cool. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you with?
I'll tell you. If you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool! Why die? You'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
If I'm a fool, then I guess you're just dead weight.
Jill, you alright?
It is.
It's finally over.
So long, Percy.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All of this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was good. Human. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City with the Umbrella's ashes too, I would end them once and for all.
Whew. Resident Evil 3 Remake. Give me a sec. What's at the end here? That's fair. That's a fair number. That's a fair grade. I didn't do well. Hey, C's for Carlos. 6 hours. Wiki. So total playtime is 6 hours, but the clear time was 5 hours 13 minutes. So I guess like roughly like 40 minutes of cutscenes. Eh. So let me think about this. I like the first half of Resident Evil 3 more than I like the first half of Resident Evil 2. And we're just going to be comparing the two remakes here. We're just going to be comparing RE2 Remake and RE3 Remake. The halfway points in those games are when you leave the police department on either character, and when you leave on the subway in Raccoon City. I like the first half of Resident Evil 3 a lot more than I like the first half of Resident Evil 2. But they both suffer the same problem of that the second halves are very weak, or at least weaker, because they become much more linear, and they have to start focusing down on some of the lesser enjoyable levels. In RE2, it's the sewers and the laboratory. In RE3, it's as much fun as Carlos is. His sections were kind of lame, and I was not having as much fun in his sections, because they're, oddly enough, the thing to compare them the most to is RE6. They remind me a lot of RE6, in which they're very linear gunning levels. And then there's a lot of with Carlos, there's a lot more action set piece. And because the game is at like a better quality, a sense of quality now, and because it's in a, I would say, a better game, those set pieces weren't as bad. But the problem is that you also lack what RE6 had, in which that the action and maneuverability in RE6 wasn't there. You have the dodge, or in Carlos's case, you have the counter, but it's still not quite as profound or as powerful as all the movement options you have in RE6. Yeah, the levels become a lot more linear in the second half, and not quite as enjoyable, but that's also to be expected. I like Resident Evil 3 more because I like the characters more. I was never like the biggest fan of RE2 Leon, because RE2 Leon is always like more naive and more of a kid. And I like Claire. And I like Claire. I like the story with the Birkins. But I love Jill. I love dealing... I guess now I am a fan of how the UBCS is handled, because they're handled better. And they're actual characters now, as opposed to stereotypes. Carlos is a real character. Mikhail, even though he died very quickly, was a real character. Nikolai was super effective as a villain. I think like Nikolai was honestly pretty good in terms of RE villains. So I guess the real selling point here is Nemesis. I love Nemesis in the first half. Because he plays a very similar role that Mr. X does, in which it's just like, you're used to this environment, now get ready to act differently in this environment. Get ready to use your knowledge of this environment to survive intense encounters. That said, I wish we had kept more of Form 1 Nemesis. As much as I like the bestial form he takes on in the second phase, it also greatly limited what he was like able to do in the second part of the game. Because of his size and maneuverability, he was stuck in isolated areas where he couldn't really access you. So there was no, except for boss fights, he stopped showing up entirely. And the realist of talks, his final form, I'm not a super big fan of. It's kind of a mess. And we have enough giant wall bosses in Resident Evil history. And while it was definitely a much more interesting design out of the giant wall bosses in Resident Evil history, I still vastly preferred Nemesis, like Phase 3 from the original Resident Evil 3. Where essentially he's just a different iteration of Phase 2 in the remake. They put RE3 original Phase 3 as RE2 as RE3 makes Phase 2. And they updated it so that it makes more sense. But I think they put it too early. I think you limit the options of what Nemesis can do in the second half of the game, and it kind of just it starts to show its wear and tear when you're stuck in these isolated pathways with these enemies that are just like bullet sponges or hunters. It was also an issue that I had in RE2 Make, because of the fact that, once again, the areas get too linear, and then you just start having to throw either a bunch of zombies or bullet sponge enemies, like the Plant 42, not the Plant 42, the plant zombies in the laboratories. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm not doing any assuming. I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Do we unlock anything? Shop has been locked. You cannot purchase items from the shop, which isn't accessible from the item menu. Points to be used, yada yada yada. It's a shop. Oh, we can get stars, Jill. Oh, okay, so these are items you can use to make your life easier on successive playthroughs. Cool. Hot Dogger. As its name implies, the Umbrella-developed anti-bioweapon knife is for those who like to show off. The blade can be superheated, causing the targets to burst into flames. Okay. Raiden, an energy weapon developed by Umbrella based on airborne electrical phenomena. It possesses great stopping power, but only when targeting enemies' weak spots. Infinite MUP handgun. Infinite CQB-R assault rifle. Infinite rocket launcher. Okay. So, alright. Oh, man. So at the end of the day, like I know I'm talking down on this game a bit. I still think this game's good. If I was to give it a score, it'd probably be like an 8. It's not as good as RE2 Make, in my personal opinion, because RE2 Make, while I prefer the first half of RE3 to RE2, its latter half is more consistent, and the latter half of RE3 gets some pretty hefty. Like it's just like I was not enjoying myself in some of those Carlos sections. But ultimately, it's still a Resident Evil game, and I wouldn't say it's the most faithful remake of Resident Evil 3. Because, like RE2, we cut some shit out. We cut out an entire level. We cut out like 2 entire levels. There was the park. There was the clock tower. That's gone. Those are gone. Fuck. But yeah. But RE2 did that as well, so it's not like RE2 2019 did that as well. So I'm not super against that. Still good games, still very good games. I would give the edge to RE2 Remake. I still really like this game. That said, the only thing what I'm noticing here is that probably we're going to get some extra content later down the line, but right now we're kind of bereft of it. And the thing that the game, like I said this last night to Cho and Maddie, I think this game might have done better, or might have been better if it was like added on to RE2 Make, and instead turn RE2 Make into like it's a different entity altogether and call it like the Stories of Raccoon City. I think as a whole that probably would have been a better deal, because then like I know the argument is like, well, what about Resident Evil Resistance? And I'm just like, sorry, I can't think of a single person. I don't know a person who was excited for Resident Evil Resistance. I know people who were like, I'll give it a try, and there were people like, I literally could give a shit about Resident Evil Resistance. Multiplayer suites for Resident Evil games have never been great. So, in my personal opinion, you could have probably added this as like $40, as like a $40 expansion to Resident Evil 2. And then made the whole thing call it like the Stories of Raccoon City, something like that. In my personal opinion. Yeah, I'm also a fan of asynchronous multiplayer. Except when it doesn't work. And like Capcom has shown us a lot in the past is that their multiplayer, like not their co-op, their multiplayers don't tend to work. Like their PvP Resident Evil suites don't tend to work. So I'm not super excited for it. I will likely give it a try. I'm not sure if I'll stream it, but I will likely give it a try. But aside from that, it's just yeah. I said my thoughts. Resident Evil 3 Remake, still pretty good. I'm glad I purchased it. I'll probably play it again. I think we like the... Hang on. Okay. I know there is another difficulty called Nightmare. I'm not sure what the circumstances are for that. But I might look into that later, just do it in my own time. But there are other games that I'm wanting to play currently. Like, I'm playing Neo 2 on the side, and then next week we got Final Fantasy VII Remake, so it's busy. But I'm very happy to play. I'm very happy with this game at the end of the day. Because this was a good game. Even with my issues with it, it was a good game, and I'm always happy to see Jill Valentine back. I'm always happy to see I'm happy to see this updated Nemesis, even if like his latter forms kind of fall apart for me. it's just kind of a damn shame that this is the last, this is likely the last time we're going to see Jill Valentine as a main character in a Resident Evil game for a while. Unless they decide to do a remake of Resident Evil Revelations, which I don't think they will, because that game wasn't that good when it first came out to begin with. It was okay. And unless they do a remake of Resident Evil 1 Remake, but I don't think that's going to happen either. I don't... Yes, remake Zero into a better game. And stop talking about RE8. Don't talk about RE8. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off with Code Veronica. Now, you don't need a Resident Evil 4 remake. Unless the entire plan is just to update the graphics. To update the graphics and update it to a current playstyle. That is the only thing that will be acceptable. Okay? Because if you're trying to remake RE4, if you're trying to remake RE4 and you remake it so that it doesn't have the same camp, it doesn't have the same it doesn't have the same flavor. It doesn't have the same shit dialogue that Leon spouts. No thanks, bro. Where's everybody going? Bingo? Sadler, you're small time. If we don't have that, if you're gonna come into my house and tell me we're gonna remove that for Resident Evil 4 Remake, I don't want it. Because that would genuinely be a worse Resident Evil 4. Because Resident Evil 4 to this day is still almost perfect. I love Leon's humor. I love it. It's campy and terrible. It's perfect for Resident Evil 4. And if they removed it, that would be a fucking sin. There does not need to be a Resident Evil 4 remake. I do not believe there needs to be a Resident Evil 4 remake. I would accept a remake of Resident Evil 1 remake, the remake, before a remake of Resident Evil 4. Because there's absolutely no fucking reason for a Resident Evil 4 remake whenever that game is still as fantastic as the day it came out. A Code Veronica... No, you don't make... Okay. You don't make a Code Veronica remake. You make a Code Veronica reboot, because that game is trash. RE0 remake, fine, because there's still some things about RE0 that are good. Billy Cohen and Rebecca Chambers are pretty great. The villain's forgettable, enemies need redesigning, but at the core of it, you can still make a game out of it. Code Veronica, complete mess. Reboot that shit. Just rewrite the entire fucking thing. Garbage. You cannot make that code. You cannot make that pile of shit look pretty. It's a bad fucking game. It's boring. It's stupid, and there's no good characters in it until, there's no good characters for Claire to work off of. And when Chris shows up, it's to get his ass whooped. Okay. So, yeah. Also, if Wesker ever shows up again and he's not voiced by DC Douglas, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I'm getting heated. These are deep Resident Evil opinions, and I'm getting heated. Fucking water pump. Fuck out of here. Yeah. Resident Evil 3 Remake. I love Nemesis. I love Jill. Carlos. Carlos has rights. Carlos can have rights. Thank you for joining me, everyone. And I'll see you guys on Sunday so that we can hopefully finish our journey in Raccoon City once and for all. Love y'all. Keep on keeping on.